Aries, you have number 22, yin yang. So this is interesting. This either has an energy of balance, both masculine and feminine energy, or this is about union, because number 22 is also my union card. So this may be coming with an internal union, finding that balance, but also external union. So this is interesting energy, Aries. I would also like to say happy birthday. We are in Aries season, so I hope you're having a fabulous birthday whenever that arrives. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through for you for April. Thank you so much for being here. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, Aries, what's coming through for you? Strongest energies, please. End of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. And we also have it's time to take action. So there is an ending and a beginning. I'm going to take that. This also reveals balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. And it kind of is reminding me of that yin and yang. So there is balance being restored here. Interesting. Okay, what else needs to come through for Aries? Please, Spirit. What else needs to come through? Interesting. See if that is wanting to come out, because I'm not quite feeling it, but we'll see. Okay, we have number 28, Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. Now this goes with the end of a tough cycle. This is you clearing out the old. Interesting, we have Badger Spirit number 4, be fearless and bold. This is about taking action. It's time to take action. And underneath that, it's embrace the in-between. This is about, again, that balance. You're in that phase of potentially the old and the new. Bridging the gap, maybe. I did a collective reading a while ago on that. That may be of interest to you, because this kind of feels linked. Now we have number 1 and number 2. Interesting. Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. And life is speeding up. Antelope Spirit. And I'm feeling these in reverse. Interesting. Why are these in the reverse? Maybe there's, because this is like that action, but there's also take action to clear something out here, Aries. Maybe you're wanting to go, because this is Aries season, you're fired up to kind of go. Action is you like fast action. So this is interesting. I need to find out a little bit more there. So I'm gonna get one more from this deck. Okay. Because it's something about balancing out. You're in this kind of in-between phase where you're cleaning out and you're closing out the old, and you're moving into the new. So this is interesting. Can you give me a little bit more for Aries, please, Spirit? Hostilities, number 26. And we have number 38, 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. So this is the heart chakra. There's some sort of conflict within the heart here. Maybe you've got options. Can you give me a little bit? Why is the life is speeding up and time to collaborate in reverse here? Why is this in reverse for Aries? Yeah, okay. Interesting. We have indecision here, number 8. And number 19, rest and rejuvenate. This is going within and finding that balance. Interesting. Okay. There is something I feel that you need to clear out before you start something new here. Or if you find yourself in this space of indecision, or even pause. Now, you're not stuck. When we find ourselves in a space of pause, I always say it is space for preparation for this new. So it's always preparation. You're not stuck, even though it feels like that sometimes. So that's really interesting. Okay, let's dive deeper. I'm going to get the tarot out. A few energies here for you. And put these in reverse. Interesting. I don't normally take them in reverse, but do what the energy is guiding. Okay, let's have a look at the tarot, Aries. I've been guided to use a different deck, which is really interesting, especially for the month of April. So it'll be interesting to see what energy this brings through. If this reading is resonating, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay. Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. So there is pain. Ooh, and the 5 of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold, abandoned. I feel like there is some abandonment wounds coming up for you. And this is what's closing out here. This is what's needing to be cleared out in that heart chakra as well. Okay, go within here because there is some pain. Yeah, and you're needing to gain a different perspective of this old energy here. This feels old. It doesn't feel fresh. And this is helping you close out a cycle, balancing out the energy so you can move forward. Because I think there's a part of you that is wanting to collaborate, create, take off, move quickly. And if you're finding that you're not, it's because there's this energy here that is rising for you, Aries. Okay, let's have a look at your energy. The King of Swords. So this is the decision maker, but also this is someone that is thinking logically, is a little bit, I'm getting cold off of this energy, which is interesting. Okay, what is your challenge here? The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is slow moving energy. So what's challenging you is that life isn't speeding up. It's not going at the pace that you want, Aries. That's why it was coming out in the reverse. Okay, what's coming towards you? The Page of Wands. Beautiful. So this is communication, good news. I like this. And what is your advice here? The 5 of Swords. Interesting. This is winning at all costs. Okay. Let's dive a little deeper and get some clarifiers out for you. Okay, Aries, for the month of April. Why is the King of Swords here for Aries? Interesting. The 2 of Swords. Yeah, okay, so you have a decision to make here. Again, the King of Swords is a decision maker. There may be some communication here that is being asked to heal, to be healed. with the Eight of Cups, walking away from the Ten of Swords, an ending of some sort. Okay, interesting. So you're in decision-making mode. But I feel like your decisions potentially are coming from a wounded heart space here. Interesting. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles is in your current challenge. Why is this here, please, for Aries? We have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck here, and the Six of Swords moving towards calmer waters. The Tower underneath that. So the Death card here is an ending, but also transformation. And what I'm getting here and what I'm hearing was this change, this ending, this transformation is taking too long. There's this impatience here. But what's happening, I feel, is that the old is falling away. And I almost want, it's like grief. And where you're like, okay, I want to stop grieving now. Or this idea that you should have stopped grieving now. Letting the energies and things close out and heal as and when it needs to. Like, why is there a time frame on change? Why is there a time frame on endings? Interesting. Okay. Ooh, yeah, there's Four of Cups. There's this disappointment here. So let's have a look. Why is the Page of Wands coming towards you, Aries? Why is the Page of Wands here? We have the Nine of Swords, which is stress and worry, sleepless nights. We have the Ace of Cups and the King of Wands. So this is beautiful. This is emotionally fulfilling. This could be a fire sign for some coming in with the Page of Wands and the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Especially when I was getting that yin yang, this could be a connection with another fire sign here. But there is some stress and worry about this. One, because it comes from the place of your heart with the Ace of Cups. And there is something about the heart chakra here that needs maybe the old pain to be cleared out, but also to be fearless and bold in the world. There's a cycle here that's taking a while to close out, and it's frustrating you. But there is good news coming in. So that's interesting. Okay, I feel like you're just in that in-between phase. So patience here, Aries. Okay, your advice here is the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here for your advice, Aries? Ooh, the Seven of Swords. Interesting. Can you give me a bit more? Okay, so this energy here feels challenging. Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. This feels bitter. It's interesting. The King of Swords I was getting, remember I was feeling it was a little bit cold. Yeah, okay. The Lovers in reverse on the King of Swords. So this is ultimately a decision card, and it's in reverse. You know you need to make a decision on something, but you're resisting You're resisting following your heart. The Page of Cups in reverse. And you're just wanting to move forward with the Fool. It's like you're wanting to win at all costs, or you're wanting, I don't know what this is. It feels bitter. Maybe there is something, this old cycle. Remember, there was pain at the bottom of the deck, and there was this feeling of being abandoned. And this bitterness here is coming across where you're closing your heart off on a situation here. Maybe there's this new energy coming in, and you're just wanting to move forward with it. But I feel like this, because it's like you haven't healed from this bitterness or this pain, it's stagnating. And that's why the Knight of Pentacles is here. It's in your challenge. It's slowing everything down. See, life is speeding up. Time to collaborate. This is coming in. But because that end, or that pain, or that bitterness is still lingering here, and that's what Spirit wants you to know, that there is this pain here that's lingering, that it's time to clear out the clutter, and it's time to reconnect with your heart chakra here and balance things out before you take that leap of faith. Because I feel like you're wanting to move forward, but there's this hesitancy to, you're wanting to move forward with a closed heart rather than a healed heart, if that makes sense. So let's just skip a little bit more on this Lovers and the Page of Cups in reverse for Aries. Yeah, oh my goodness, the same cards. The Page of Pentacles and the Fool. See, with the Queen of Cups, this is an open heart. Communicating from an open heart will allow you to move forward here with the Fool, which is what you're wanting to do here. Can you tell me the Lovers in reverse? Lovers in reverse. The Death, yeah, okay, and the Chariot. So Scorpio and Cancer energy here. Something has ended, something has changed. And that was coming up in the Knight of Pentacles here. It's taking a long time for this cycle, or for this transition, to reach its completion with the Chariot. And the Chariot and the Eight of Wands, that's fast moving energy. And I feel like the energy will pick up, Aries, once you address whatever this is that you potentially are holding on to here. But this rest and rejuvenation is about going within and connecting in with this pain and this abandonment that is clearly still in your heart space here. Okay, so let me know if this resonates in the comment section down below. But this is your reading. I'm sending you much love, light, and insight, and I'll see you next time.